Hey everyone, it's Amy and welcome back to my channel, or just general first time welcome if you are new. I have some news today. So as you've probably deduced from the title of this video, I have decided to go cruelty free. Honestly, this has been a long time coming. It's not like I just woke up today and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go cruelty free today. Over the last maybe like 18 months, 2 years, I've been making some pretty major changes in my life. And I've just been trying to live a better life. And I think living your best life, it needs to start with living a life that's like good for the planet, good for the people around you, good for the animals, good for the environment. Like the more positivity that you put out and the more you try and like help and heal the environment, I just feel like the happier you'll be in yourself. That's my personal belief. And so with that, I've been making gradual changes to my life. So I've been completely meat-free for the whole of 2018. 2017 was mostly meat-free, but I was kind of flexitarianing it. I knew that the next thing I wanted to do was go cruelty-free with all my products, but I was kind of pushing it off because I knew that it was going to be so much harder than giving up meat. Like giving up Estee Lauder is going to be so much worse than giving up bacon, y'all. Like I know. Up until maybe like 18 months ago, maybe 2 years ago, I didn't even know that animal testing was still really a thing. I mean, it's something you don't even think about in your daily life. You kind of just assume that the world that we live in now, like why are we still testing lipsticks on animals and stuff, you know? Like you get that in medical research that happens, but I hadn't really considered that it was still going on in the cosmetics industry. Like for what possible purpose? Now, I'm not an expert, but from the research I've done, it seems that China has a law that if you were going to sell any like cosmetics or beauty products, that they cannot be sold on the Chinese market unless they are tested on animals. When you have so many people and brands and organizations that are really pushing for animal testing to be completely banned across the globe, you have China saying, we don't want any products to come in here unless they are tested on animals. It just seems strange to me. I don't see what benefit that has, because there are plenty of brands that are cruelty-free that are doing just fine without testing on animals. So why do you need over here for everything to be tested on animals? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that serves anyone any purpose. So essentially what that means is that any brands that sell their products in China, they're testing on animals. They have to. If they're not testing on animals, how they're selling in China. When we say testing on animals, I'm not going to go into it. It's not like putting lipstick on a pig and being like, yeah, that color looks great. It's like really invasive, cruel, painful experiments and treatments that are happening to these animals, like really bad. And I just don't want to be part of that anymore. And as painful as it is to let go of some of my favorite makeup products, it's so much worse living with the guilt of knowing that my money is going towards funding that. So that is why I'm making this change. I feel very secure moving forward, going cruelty free with my makeup, my skincare, and my hair care, because there's a lot of information online. Like I've got a good idea of where I go for those things now. But with like general like deodorant, shower gel, like cleaning supplies, things like that, it's kind of still a mystery to me. So I'm going to be figuring it out as I go, because you don't even think like that the, you know, washing up liquid you use was tested on animals. You know, things you don't even think about. So before we even get into the rest of the video, if you guys have any brands that you love, makeup, hair care, household stuff, anything that is cruelty free that you want to share with like me and other people on this channel, go ahead, leave them in the comments. Let's help each other out, because it's all new to me, okay? So for the second half of this video, now that you guys have a gist for like why I'm doing this, I want to go through my makeup collection and just kind of get a feel for what do I have that is already cruelty free, what will I no longer be buying in the future. The good news is my makeup collection is a lot smaller since I did that KonMari declutter last year, so there's not that much to go through. So I'm going to kick things off with the lipsticks, and some of these I just already know by looking at them, like Estee Lauder tests on animals, which is so sad to me. I love you, Estee Lauder, why you gotta be that way? I know that Clinique does. Let me check on number 7. Oh, awesome. So number 7 is cruelty free. So I would never have known that. Okay, next we're into concealers, and this doesn't look good because MAC is not cruelty free. Rimmel is not cruelty free. Maybelline is not cruelty free. Soap and Glory is a tough one. Like, I've looked into this because Soap and Glory is one of my favorite brands, and they say that they do not test on animals, but maybe some of their ingredients are tested on animals, which is a little bit confusing, but they're not on the PETA list, so Soap and Glory has to go in the bucket as well. So this is the big old box of stuff that was tested on animals, and I'm so sad to see how big this box is, and also how many of my favorite things are in here. Like, my favorite concealer is in here, my favorite mascara, my favorite lipstick. Like, a lot of the things that I've been buying for years and I've bought a lot of are in this box. Comparatively, this little box here is the stuff that I already owned that is not tested on animals. So we've got Wet n Wild, NYX, Tarte, Urban Decay, I've got the Balm in here, number 7, and Live Love London. I think that's pretty much all. It's obviously really sad to know that so many of the products that I've been using for years, I mean, we're talking like probably thousands of pounds worth of money has gone into supporting these companies, and the amount of suffering that's gone alongside that, it's just really sad. On the flip side, it's nice to know that some of the brands that I already love and that I already use are doing the right thing and they're not testing on animals, and it just means that I'm gonna have to, you know, explore more into those brands, try out some new products, and yeah, find new brands as well. So like I said, if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know, because I'm gonna be at a loss for a little while. Look how much makeup I can no longer repurchase. Now, I know a lot of people, when they go cruelty free, they draw a line in the sand and they do a big purge and they throw away all the makeup that has been tested on animals. I have thought long and hard about it, and I'm not going to do that. I mean, look how much makeup that is, and I know that it's wrong that it was tested on animals, but I just feel like that doesn't justify the waste of throwing that away, because you've got the waste of, okay, the financial waste, which is the lesser problem, but then the waste of like the energy that went into making that, the waste of the product, like the waste of the packaging, all that is bad for the environment, as well as the waste of that has already been done now. Like, that money has gone to that company, that animal has been tested on, and I don't want that to be in vain. If this goes in the bin, then I feel like animals have suffered for nothing. Whereas if I use it up and then just never repurchase those brands again, unless they change to be cruelty free, then I just feel like that, for me, that sits better with me, you know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope maybe you learned something or you feel inspired. If it did, then please go ahead and let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment in the comment section, because that's where you comment. Let me know, like, are you guys cruelty free? Are you thinking of going cruelty free? Do you have any brands you could share? I know this is like the 3rd time I'm asking you to share some brands, but like, help a sister out. And also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to join our oddball family. I feel like I'm gonna make more videos about cruelty-free makeup and cruelty-free products if that's something you guys are interested in. So please go ahead and let me know about that. And until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.